Oh, wow.
Oh, hello.
Uh, Hello, designers. My Tim Gunn impression just, I think, gets worse. I don't know what it is, but whatever. Anyway. Hello, and hi there. Welcome to The Cup, the Currently Unnamed Podcast, where we put the real and the tea in reality, and you can always come to us first to quench your thirst. I'm Logan Murphy, say something gay. Gay, and I am just drinking water. Lots of it.
And
I
hello, hello,
agree.
hello. Hello. I am Lana, your resident evil diva. And I'm here to give the tea, spill the tea, and drink the tea because I love me some tea. Her. And if you have some tea, you know what to do. Hit me up. I am currently not drinking anything because I have a squiggly monster by the name of JJ, who,
Mm-hmm.
if I drink anything, will go crazy because he's not drinking anything. And so I decided not to do that. So, y'all remember the Kennedy invasions?
Mm.
Here comes the JJ invasion. So, and he's a little bit worse because at least I can tell Kennedy to sit down and be quiet and watch her phone. This one won't do so much. So if you hear little noises in the background, it's just JJ. No problem. No big deal.
Mm-hmm.
But if I was drinking anything, I would be drinking out of my cup mug. This is now my remote control holder and my pen holder, which I dropped the
Good.
pen, but it's my remote control holder for right now. And you can get your cup mug at lanacheesecreations.etsy.com. But we do ship internationally and domestically here in the US. So there are no excuses. And I'm looking at you, all you Project Runway fans. Period. No excuses. Get your cup mug. Per.
Per. Well, we are back. It is our second round of Project Runway reviews for season 4. And we're talking about episodes 4, 5, and 6 today. And oh boy, things happened.
Things happen
Things and
for
stuff
sure.
and stuff and things happened. Not the most, dramatic set of episodes in the world. And yet within that, a big dramatic thing happened. Uh I'm remembering now that this season just isn't dramatic.
No, no. It was not a hugely dramatic season. It was
No.
just like a season that happened. Things
Yeah.
happened. Designs were made. There were
Good designs
moments.
were made.
Good design. There were moments where drama could happen, but it was just like very mundane, tame. Um, yeah, mundane and tame drama. Nothing explosive like we've seen in past seasons.
Yeah. And we're gonna dive into all of that. Before we do, make sure to subscribe, because we're here all the time giving you almost all things reality TV. We've got our Project Runway reviews. We're covering both seasons of the Traders that are happening at the moment. We're covering the Trust over on the Netflix. Lana's holding it down over there. So, if we've got a lot more on the way, so make sure to subscribe so you know what we're covering and when we're covering it. Because, yeah. And we have 2 other channels for Almost All Things Drag and Almost All Things Eurovision Song Contest as well. So make sure to subscribe over there as well. We greatly, greatly appreciate it. So we jump into episode 4. They're coming back. We lost someone. Carmen.
Yes,
We
Carmen.
lost
Not
Carmen.
someone.
It's like
Oh
we
my
lost
god.
someone.
That's awful. How
I'm
awful of
sorry, Carmen.
you.
I feel bad, but sorry, Carmen. Um, yes, and so we're coming in, um, and we find out that this week's theme is trendsetter, overrated trends, and the challenge for the week is that each designer
Yeah.
is picking one of 12 outdated fashion trends And then after they pick their trend, we find out that they are going to be working in teams of 3 to create a cohesive 3-look collection with all 3 overrated trends in them.
Put together. I was like, that seems like a lot.
Yeah. I think potentially it would have been a more successful challenge if it had been duos.
Duo. Yeah.
So there's only
Yeah.
2 looks. It's only 2 trends. You don't have to try to
Yes.
incorporate
A third
everything.
trend.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Because it feels like you were trying to throw everything in the kitchen sink involved into this one look, and 3 looks, and it's kind of it just seemed like a lot.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So it was interesting how people, because they ended up getting to pick their teams. And it was interesting because some people were like, well, I know I work well with these people, so I'm going to go there. And some people were like, well, I think these trends will work together.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why I'm going to work with these people. And so we end up, and then each team has to pick a team leader once they have their team. So our teams end up being Jillian as a team leader with Kevin and Rami. And their trends are overalls, 70s flare, and poodle skirts, which I think actually is a pretty good combination. All things
It's a good combination. I would have picked that.
Chris is a team leader with Sweet Pea and Steven, and they have shoulder pads, baggy sweaters, and dance wear.
That was interesting.
That was peculiar.
I was like, how do you put dance wear with baggy sweaters and shoulder pads?
A baggy dance wear sweater with shoulder pads. That's how you do it, Lana.
Okay.
We have Christian as a team leader with Jack and Kit, and they have the zoot suit, pleather, and fringe.
Okay.
Interesting. And then you have Ricky as a team leader with Elisa and Victoria, and they have neon cutouts and underwear as outerwear. So, Lana, what trend would you have picked out of these?
Me, I would have picked either the baggy sweater, because I think you could do a lot with a big oversized sweater type deal, or maybe the cutouts.
I think I would have done cutouts.
Yeah, cutouts.
I think there's definitely a fashion way to do cutouts.
Absolutely.
I would have done cutouts, or I maybe would have taken pleather, because I think there is a lot of places you can go with pleather.
Agreed with that.
But yeah, so they get their designs, they're working together. Honestly, most of these teams worked really well together, with the exception
there's always an exception
of Ricky and Victoria.
And I'm going to say this. Victoria was very wrong in this situation, to me. Because Victoria was like, she wasn't a team player. She wasn't trying to work as a team, but she was trying to be the boss. But then getting mad because Ricky wasn't being the boss that she wanted him to be. And I was kind of like, well, you won't let him be that, because every time he says something, you override it, or you question it, or you just have something negative to say about it. So I'm like, do you want him to lead you, or did you want to be the leader? And if you want to be the leader, why didn't you step up and be the leader?
Yeah, exactly. It frustrated me. And we see this every season. Someone's like, oh, I don't want to be the leader, but then I'm going to lead by proxy.
Right.
And it's like, okay, girl, whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was, but overall, like this, nothing was, it was more so concerns about the looks and about cohesion than any sort of drama, honestly.
Absolutely.
So
we had some issues that Jillian was not very sure about Kevin, if Kevin going to do what needs to be done on time. If Kevin's
Mhm.
like, I got this, don't worry. I know what you told me to do. I got the instructions. I understand the assignment. Just let me
Yep.
be. And Jillian is like, I don't know. So she's kind of be the hover leader, but not be the hover leader. Like she was
Mhm.
like, I want to be the helicopter parent, but I don't want to be the helicopter parent. But I'm freaking out, so
Mhm.
I'm gonna try to be the helicopter, but I don't want to be. So Robin was like, look, either you go tell him what to do, or you go leave him alone. And she was like,
Mhm.
but I didn't wanna. I'm not sure. He's like, if you're not sure, then it's okay to be the leader. Bless you, and say go and do. You need to do this.
Mhm.
But she was kind of back and forth, back and forth. But she eventually let Kevin do what Kevin does, and guess what? Kevin did it, and it got done,
Mhm.
and she was pleased.
Yeah. I did love too that there was a whole segment devoted to Ricky understanding the way that Elisa works and like
Mhm.
explaining things that
Ex-
Victoria was wanting in a way that like Elisa understood with her like method. And
Absolutely.
I was like, you would have work.
Ricky was
Like,
like, I have dance. He said, I'll do dance. I have teachers who work like that. It's
mm-hmm,
very holistic and
mm-hmm,
into the universe and make sure it's centered and da 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 da. And Rick was like, I can understand how to relate to her. So he like, okay, I see what you want before. What you need to do, Elisa, is center it and make it
mm-hmm,
feel full of, full
mm-hmm,
and rich and da da da. And Elisa's like, oh, okay, I get it. Understand
yeah,
what you're saying. And then she does it and it works. And he's like,
mm-hmm.
yep, I know how to communicate. He speaks Elisa. Not a
He
lot of people knew how to
does.
speak Elisa, but Ricky knew how to speak Elisa. And I
Yeah,
appreciated that.
agreed.
It was fun. That was a fun moment.
Yeah. I guess we can just talk about the looks.
I, really, that's all it's about, honestly.
Yeah. So we've got our looks. We're going to talk about the collection, each look separately, but the whole part of the collection at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
So first up, we have Team Chris. This is Chris's look with
No.
shoulder pads, dance wear, and the baggy sweater.
Okay. I'm going to say this.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't think I thought the judges was too harsh on this look. I didn't particularly hate the look. I see every aspect of the look in what they were trying to do with this look. Um, the shoulder pads were in the jacket. The dance wear was in the like neckline of the
Mm-hmm.
dress, and the baggy sweater was the actual dress. I didn't think this was a bad look. Was it the best look on the runway? No, but I didn't think it was a bad look. I didn't hate this look, but the judges seem to hate this look.
I don't love it. I don't think it's that. I don't think it's spectacular by any means. I think what it comes down to for me is the fabric of the jacket. Like this brocade situation is just not it for me. And then mixing that with just how boring the dress is.
I mean, I think that's what the brocade fabric breaks up the monotony of the blandness of the brown in the dress. And I kind
Sure.
of like that concept. I kind of like that different pattern. I liked it. I didn't
Okay.
I liked it. It didn't upset me like it upset the judges and
Mm.
or apparently you at this point.
I didn't say it was horrible. I just didn't. I think there could have been other fabric choices. That's all. But a score, or do we want to score the collection as a whole?
Well, with this board collection as a whole.
Great. Second look. I don't remember who made what. I'll be
This
honest.
is Sweet Peas look.
This was Sweet Pea. Just kidding.
Um, I didn't hate this look. I like the belt on this. I didn't hate it. It's versatile because you could wear it with or without the turtleneck underneath it. If you want to be sexy and have a plunging neckline, you can take the turtleneck part off. Uh, I didn't hate this look. I kind of think this was one of the better looks in the collection, so I wasn't mad at this look.
I think this was my favorite look in the collection.
Mm-hmm.
I think this was for me, this was by far the most successful. Yeah, I love the bagginess of the dress with everything going on. The belt is cute. The way it was accessorized was cute. I really enjoyed it.
Mm-hmm.
And the last look.
This is Steven's look.
Steven's
this look was the most confusing to me. It didn't fit with the collection. I kind of thought it was the silky top just didn't make sense with where they went with the other two looks. It's not a bad look. I just wish he would have used the same like material that the other two used, so it would be more cohesive. But because the silky top kind of threw me off. But it's not a bad look. It's not something I'll be like, ugh, throw it away. It just made the whole collection itself look less cohesive.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I agree with that. I don't get the fabric choice. I don't get any of that. I no. I get dance wear from it.
Mm-hmm.
I don't get baggy sweater from it.
No. And I don't shoulder pads.
There's no shoulder pads because their shoulders are exposed.
All right.
So, scores for the collection.
As a collection, I will give it a 60 because it wasn't as cohesive as I would want it to be.
I'm going to agree with your 60.
JJ says yes too to the 60.
Great. Perfect. Next up, we have Team Christian with the zoot suit, pleather, and fringe.
Oh. I don't know who made what on this one.
I don't either.
But this is cute. I think Christian made this.
I think so.
I think this is a Christian look. I'm not a fan of the shirt with the turtleneck, but the jacket and skirt I rocks with. Mm-hmm. It's the shirt that I'm not feeling too much.
I don't care for this at all, if I'm being honest. The individual pieces, I think, stand alone, I think are decent. Minus the sweater, whatever's happening with the sweater, that's not my favorite piece. Or the shirt, not the sweater. It looks, I don't know. There's some. The pieces alone are probably really, really good. Together, it doesn't work for me.
Agreed. This is Jillian's look. I ain't like it. I mean, not Jillian.
This is Kit.
Yeah, I ain't like this either.
I don't mind this as much. It's giving more like t-shirt dress. I like what's happening with the collar, having the big exposed like collar situation. I like the little pockets as well. The pants are not bad. Like it's not a bad. It's not a bad look for me.
I'm just not feeling it. It's just it looks too. It looks like too amateurish. Like this is my first attempt of making a dress, and I'm just gonna put on this little. I'm just not feeling it.
Understood. And this one didn't make sense with the collection. However, but
it's my favorite one.
The best one.
Yep.
Like
agreed. I'm like, it doesn't make sense with the collection at all, but it fits the best, it looks the best, and it's like killing.
Yeah, I love the cap sleeve that they have going on. It's giving. I don't know where the fringe is, but it's giving zoot suit and it's giving pleather. So I don't know, because the only cohesion really that they have is through fabrics.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I'm not
It's
mad at this look though.
not mad at this look at all, and I think the model rocked it. So
Yeah. Your score for the collection.
for this collection, I'll probably give it a 63 because I liked it a little bit more than the other one, but it's more cohesive, but it just wasn't that great.
I'll give them a 66. Next up, we have Team Jillian, where they had the overalls, 70s flare, and the poodle skirt. This was, I believe, Jillian's look.
Yes, this was definitely Jillian's look.
And this was the best look of the night by far.
And the whole thing?
I would say so.
I like this look, though. I thought it was good. It definitely said what it was. It was definitely 70s flair with that shirt and the way the pants look, or the overalls fit. I like this. I thought it was really good, and it worked for me. Even with the poodle skirt aspect of it, is with the flare of the shirt. I think the ruffles and the bow gives us a poodle skirt aspect and a flare. So I kind of rocks with it.
I think the lace top with these overalls, I think, are just so cute. I'm a really big fan of this. The I think the overall garment is very, very successful, and I think she did a great job. Second look of this collection.
This was Kevin's look.
This was Kevin's look, and it's also adorable.
I like this look. I think this is my favorite.
Okay.
I like the tulip like neck of the dress. I mean, of the shirt. I enjoyed this. I thought it was really pretty. I love the shorts. They were a perfect length. It wasn't too long, wasn't too short. I like this look. This is my favorite one of this look, of this collection.
Definitely. I definitely see that. I think it's a really, really strong look. I love having this like softer, but still with the like this softer fabric, but with this like this like angular neck piece. Yeah, I think it looks really great. Big fan. And the last look of the collection, this was Rami's, and you can tell.
Yeah.
I like
very much a
Rami's,
dress.
and you can tell. And I really like this because remember when I didn't like that gray stretch wrap dress? This is the same sort of idea, but I like this because it's a wrap dress in a different way. I like the little tie that it has, and I love that all of it is lined with that floral fabric that they were all using.
Yes. This was a good look. I appreciate it. And yes, you definitely could tell it's a Rami inspired look. It's a Rami look. It's good. It looks good on her. I like the tie. I like how they put the fabric, as he didn't want to go all full with the fabric, but he put the flare of the trim. And it's pretty. This was the best collection. I'm just gonna be honest.
Oh yeah, by far.
By far, it was the best collection.
By far the best. By far. Score.
Scores for this collection, I give it a 93.
I'll give it a 95. I really liked it.
Absolutely.
And then last up, we had Team Ricky.
This was Ricky's look.
This was Ricky's look. Neon cutouts and underwear as outerwear.
I feel like this collection took a weird turn when everybody's ideas started coming in, and Victoria decided her idea was the best idea. And I thought it would be more better with Ricky because he is a lingerie designer and that's what he does. Like I felt like he could have done better with the outerwear, like underwear as outerwear section. Um, but it's giving me Wonder Woman vibes, and I'm like, oh, I don't want Wonder Woman vibes. But
Mhm.
yeah, it's not the best.
Mhm. I was like, because I was looking at the model for a second, and I
Mm-hmm.
was like, where do I know her from? She was on America's Next Top Model.
What's her name?
Christina.
Oh, I do
She was
remember
she was
Christina.
on Cycle 24.
Oh, okay.
Um yeah, I was like, she was the villain. But I was like,
Oh.
I know her face. I recognize her. I was like, where do I know this woman from? She was on America's Next Top Model.
Oh.
Like 15 years um
This.
after this.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, because she was on the same cycle as my icon, my legend, my diva, Aaron Green.
Oh. Okay.
Okay. I was like, where the fuck do I recognize her from? Anyway. Yeah, the look is bad. Christina, sorry you had to wear this look, girl. Like, yeah, not a strong look. I honestly, I think if you get rid of the gold panel
Mm-hmm.
and just make the whole thing red, I actually don't think that would have been all that bad.
I kind of agree with you.
And I do like the cutout that's happening on the back in the mesh
Mm.
piece,
Right.
but yeah. This second look is a boo-boo disaster. This is a boo-boo disaster. Was
The
this
second look is like what doesn't match with anything that anybody did.
like
Like
cutouts are now geometric shapes randomly on the garment? Okay,
right,
could work.
and then the strap is the outerwear for the underwear.
Mm-hmm.
It was nothing about this said outerwear, underwear, cutouts, or neon. I guess the strip,
Well, the
the
cutouts
geometrical
were
things,
neon.
and the strap is neon. So neon is the only thing that was represented.
Apparently. But yeah, no, this is bad. This is bad.
Yeah, yeah. This ain't that much better.
No,
To
and
be
this was
honest.
Victoria's.
Yep.
It's not horrible. It's a simple little skirt, corset top. I get the underwear is outerwear vibe. There's the cutouts in the back, so I get that.
Where's the neon?
It's that red fabric.
That is not neon.
I know, but that's what they were going
That
for
is
as
not
with
neon.
neon.
That
That's
is.
what they were going for with it. I agree with you, but that's what they were going for with it. So,
Yeah, I'm. Mm.
hot boo boo disaster.
Mm-hmm.
And
This
your score for
whole
the collection, Lana.
collection. This whole collection is tragic, and it gets a 40 because it is so tragic.
I'll give it a 41.
Not you trying to one up me because
Yes, of
you're trying to
course.
be nice.
Yes, of course. Yes.
This is so tragic.
Um, and I love that they don't even there. We don't need to deliberate. There is a clear winner,
Clear winner.
and the top team is Jillian, Rami, and Kevin.
Absolutely.
And the winner, deserved, is
Sure.
Jillian.
Sure.
Absolutely.
I can see in the universe Kevin winning this or Rami winning this. Either all three of them were really good, strong looks. So in either universe, I can see it all of them winning.
I guess Jillian, as the team leader,
Team leader,
probably
sure,
got the win because that's how they used to do things.
absolutely.
Sure. Sure. They then call some people safe.
Mm-hmm.
Christian, Kit, and Jack are all called safe, and
Yes.
Sweet Pea is also safe.
Yes.
Which, sure.
Sure.
In this case, sure.
Yeah.
Sweet Pea can be safe.
Yeah.
But then we have the Ricky, Victoria, Elisa team in the bottom, and then Chris and Steven specifically in the bottom as well. It comes down to the team leaders being Chris and Ricky, and we lose Chris for half an episode. Spoiler. If you haven't watched season 4 of Project Runway and you're watching this, why are you watching this? Go watch Project Runway and then come back. Like,
maybe they want to just get the
tea.
get the recap. They don't want to watch a whole season. They just
Sure.
want to. So stop spoiling until we get to it.
Well, Chris is eliminated. He's out.
And JJ is not happy about Chris being
No. And I wasn't either at the time.
Me either. I hated that.
Yeah.
But
well, we move to the next episode where we find out that the theme of this episode is weight loss journeys.
I hate this so much.
I hate the way that they went about this.
Yep.
But I do acknowledge, like, hey, it's interesting. It's different. I like that we're recognizing these fabulous women for doing this.
Absolutely. Recognition for the fabulosity of these women losing all of this weight. Great. But I don't like how they just like, pause, please.
But yes, weight loss journeys.
Yeah. It just seemed like they were parading these women out there like, I don't know. I don't know why it made me uncomfortable, but it just made me uncomfortable.
I get it.
And it's like, here, these big old clothes that you used to wear, now make something out of these big clothes that they used to wear.
Yeah. And it was like, some people wore like jeans and a polo shirt. Some people wore like a lovely A-line dress. Some people wore their wedding dress.
She was wrong for doing that.
She was wrong for that. The producers were wrong for that. Mostly the producers were wrong.
Most of the producers. They could have said, baby, don't bring your wedding dress. Because honestly.
And it was like whoever ended up with the wedding dress was going to be at a severe disadvantage.
Yep. Absolutely.
And so it's kind of just like, okay, pray to God you don't get the wedding dress. And unfortunately for Steven, he got the wedding dress.
Absolutely.
So it just,
it was bad.
I felt for him.
Like I was like, oh, nobody should go home for this because this is a massacre. This is nonsense. Like
no one needed to go home either.
Let's just save. Everybody be safe.
But no.
No,
it's fine. Yeah. So the big part of this episode is like everyone's working, they're doing well. Steven's doing as well as he can with the
monstrosity of a wedding dress.
With the wedding dress.
I mean, it wasn't like it wasn't an ugly wedding dress, but it was a lot of silk white polyester.
It's polyester.
And it's the polyester of it all. And for any designer who is trying to not do bargain gowns, because that's what I want to call it. This is like a gown you will find at any Davis Bridal that you can get for like $150, $200. You know, it's your wedding, you know, the budget, you don't really have a whole lot of money, but you want a pretty gown. And it was pretty enough.
Mm-hmm.
And it was just a lot of beading, a lot of polyester.
Mm-hmm.
It was just a lot.
Yeah. And then we get kind of not necessarily the drama of the episode, but kind of an unfortunate moment where we find out more about Jack's medical conditions, talking about him having HIV, which he had talked about throughout the season, and then talking about also having MRSA, and ultimately having a MRSA flare up in the workroom, which is not a great scenario for anyone.
Especially not in a situation where you have to do something as stressful and tactful, hands on and be present. And in those situations, you just kind of like want to take care of it. Don't want to deal with all of the foolishness that goes along with that. And so this was not the perfect environment for Jack to be in after with that going on, but with him. I felt bad. I felt so bad for Jack.
Yeah. So he decides he's gonna go because he needs medical attention
and aggressive treatment apparently. And I was like, oh, Jack. I felt so bad for Jack. I was like, so sad.
Well, now he's a cosmetic surgeon.
Right.
And
you can't feel that bad.
Has had just a scotch of work done himself. Just a scotch. He looks unrecognizable. I'm gonna be honest with you. I followed him on Instagram the other day because I was like, I'm just curious. Still looks good, but very unrecognizable, if I'm being honest.
Wow.
But he's a lovely individual. Fantastic advocate. And I was sad to see him go out of the competition like this because he had been doing so well. So Jack is out, and they decide, well, since Chris is still in a hotel somewhere, hey Chris,
come on back. Come on back, buddy.
So Chris marches back in the competition. Yay! I was very happy about it. But he immediately gets thrown in. They end up giving him extra time because of, replacing Jack. So he ends up getting to work basically through the night to get his garment done.
With the same model, but different outfit.
Same situation, same person. All of that. So
I guess she brought in her second best favorite outfit to work with.
I guess so. And that's about that.
That's
so we
about
can
that. Yeah, we can go right to
go back to the runway. First up, we have Rami.
Rami's model was very happy. She worked this look. I will just say that. Rami's model was like, work, bam. Here's my look. She looked beautiful in it. And I think this was a nice, solid outfit. Was it anything spectacular? No. But it was solid. It was cute. It was good. You throw a blazer on it. You got workwear. You take it off. You got nightwear at a dinner or a date. It works.
Yeah, I think it was I was kind of surprised he wasn't in the top. They needed to give Rami a few moments where he wasn't in the top. So, and we've got a couple more of those coming up. But yeah, I thought this was really good. It's a very well constructed, like you said, it can go day to night very, very easily. You can dress this up, you can dress this down. Like, I think it's a very, very lovely adaptation of what she brought.
Yes.
I'm going to give it an 80.
I will match your 80.
Elisa.
I wouldn't buy it.
I wouldn't look at it.
I wouldn't buy it, but it it was definitely the weaker look of the runway.
Yeah.
I don't know. I really don't have much to say about this. I'm very much like, don't like it.
Yeah, it's not a great garment. It's not inventive, but her client really loved it.
He didn't
So,
like it either.
yeah. But I guess she
Um,
did, and that's all that really matters,
that's
I guess.
all that matters.
So, I'm gonna give it a 50.
I'm going to agree with you again.
Yeah. Sweet pea.
You
It's
know,
it's
it's
cute.
cute. With what she was given, she turned this long, old, oversized olive green dress into this cute little olive green, cute little fresh
Dress.
dress, shift dress, and it's cute. It's cute.
Yeah, it's not the most inventive thing in the world. It's not bad. It's not, it looks good. She looks
Mm-hmm.
fine.
Mm-hmm.
She looks all
She looks
right.
good. She looks fun, and I really lost my mind. Okay,
Mm-mm.
sorry.
70.
72.
Next up is Christian, and this was
By
so
far the
good.
best one.
Who
By
knew
far
Christian
the best.
Siriano could do commercial wear?
I mean, he did.
Yeah. I think
He
he
did.
had a really strong base to work with too. I think
Yes.
he got a lovely woman to work with. Carrie looks beautiful
Beautiful.
here.
Yep.
The structured top, the pants look good. The whole thing just comes together gorgeously.
It was very good. He rocked it out. He looks amazing. He looked amazing in it.
Yep.
He did good.
Yeah, I'm gonna give him a 95.
Absolutely. 90, but 96.
You always got to one up me, huh?
Absolutely.
Jillian, who barely used any of the
She
original
used black
garment.
piping. Black piping. Black pants piping.
But
Didn't.
honestly,
It was a
I'm not
cute
mad
dress.
at it.
It's a cute dress.
It's a cute dress.
It's a cute dress. It works, even though she didn't use the materials that were brought.
But it's in the color palette that
Right.
was brought. So
Absolutely.
I'm not mad at it.
I think the client looks happy with it. So
She was thrilled.
I feel like that's the reason why she didn't win.
Yeah.
It's only because she didn't use the fabric. Because if she would have used the fabric and made this dress, it would have clearly would have won. Probably, possibly. But Christian did so too, so I don't know.
Yeah. For me, it's gonna be a 90.
91. Doing it again. Price is
Oh,
right here.
oh, Stephen.
Steven.
Oh, Stephen.
As they say, from the wedding to the funeral.
Literally. Not.
It just was.
Why black? They said
Why
it too, but like,
black?
why black?
Like he could have had a cream colored dress and just used the beading of her wedding gown,
Yeah.
and that would have been amazing. Like use the
Yeah.
beading as trim and things of the neck. Oh, it would have been beautiful. But
Mm-hmm.
why black? He looks like a
Why
Prince
black?
me.
Ugh.
Mm, I, mm,
Very unfortunate.
very.
40.
39.
You
I
always gotta
went under you.
down. You gotta always gonna down
I
it.
went Down up Jew? What, up down Jew? I don't know what that is.
Ricky.
This was cute.
It's cute.
It's cute. I will wear this. I will want that
Yeah.
top. I will wear that top in a heartbeat. It's cute.
Yeah, I liked it. I think it's a very solid look. She looks good in it. Looked happy with it. So
I think he accessorized her and did her hair the best. She looked like she was truly going on a date, and that's what she would wear on a date and on the first date. And it's a coffee date. It's a cute coffee date, kind of outfit. Her hair was great. The bag is great. I think she did a great job. Ricky did great.
Definitely. 85.
I'm gonna give it a 90. I liked it.
Chris March. Now, for barely having a day, I'm not mad at this.
I am not either, actually.
I don't think it's the best thing he could have made. But I do actually kind of like the angularity of the cleavage area. And I think it's a clean, simple garment. Like, I'm not mad.
I'm mad at you. Yeah, it's cute. I like the shirt. I like the top he made. It's cute. I would wear the top. I wouldn't necessarily wear the skirt, but I would wear the top.
Yeah.
What he had and what he did, I think is cute.
I'll give him a 78.
75.
Next up is Kevin, and I thought this was so good too.
Good. Very good. I liked it, and I liked the legging. I don't care what Michael Kors said. I liked the legging because it would have been too short if she would have not had a legging on underneath that.
Mm-hmm.
So I like the legging. I like this look. I thought it was a good look. I liked it.
I'm not mad at it. I'm not mad at it in the slightest.
Mm-mm.
So 90.
90.
Next up is Kit.
It was okay.
Not bad.
Not bad. Not bad.
No.
Nothing is horribly wrong with it. Nothing that I find very much offensive about this book.
It's very commercial.
Yes.
And I think in that way she did very well in this challenge.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I liked it. I think it was good.
Yeah.
75.
70. 70? Yeah.
Victoria.
I thought this was fine too.
Also
because
fine.
You saw the very big, very nice velvet green dress that she came in with. Mm-hmm. And she turned it into a very nice velvet green cocktail dress, which love. It's cute. It's fine.
Yeah, it's not the most imaginative. It's not the biggest transformation of anything, but I think it's pretty dang good.
Mm-hmm.
75.
74.
And that's all.
That's it.
So we have our top 3, Jillian, Christian, and Kevin, which I definitely agreed with.
Yeah, I can agree with this.
Yeah. And the winner, Christian Siriano, gets his first win. It's about time.
I know. That's what
like,
Drake just
thank
said.
goodness I finally know what it's like to win.
I was like, good on you. I mean, deserved. It was a good look.
Yeah. Our bottom 3 ended up being Chris, Elisa, and Steven. I think they could have just made Chris safe.
Yeah.
They could have
Yeah,
replaced. I honestly think they could have replaced maybe Chris with Kit,
possibly.
but Chris was very clearly low, safe, and for that, it's like okay, good, 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 good.
Mm-hmm.
And
It came down to Lisa and Steven, and they sent Steven on out the
the
door.
damn wedding dress.
A wedding dress. I was like, the curse of the wedding dress. But it's his he could have did more with that, and he chose not to. He let the wedding dress defeat him.
Yeah,
He let the wedding dress defeat him. And that's the sad
yeah,
thing.
unfortunate, but that's that for that one.
Yeah.
And we've got one more to
One
dive
more
into
episode.
today.
Mm-hmm.
We find out that they have to go the next morning to get their materials for the challenge. And the theme is eye candy
I like that.
because they have to make their looks out of candy. And I'm like, it's the unconventional materials challenge.
Yay! I love an unconventional materials challenge.
Me too. I think this is the trend where they started putting it later in the season, and I think it's better that it's later in the season.
Mm-hmm.
Um, but yeah, so they've got Hershey's and Reese's and Twizzlers,
Twizzlers in York.
all this stuff, all of everything and everything.
Mm-hmm.
So
They got 5 minutes to grab whatever they can out of the Hershey store.
yeah,
And they did.
I think most people had a pretty not an easy time with this, but most people did pretty dang good.
Most people had a vision of what they wanted to do. And I think everybody had a vision of what they wanted, but it was like, how do you execute it? Some more than others.
Yeah. And I mean, there was really just one person who was struggling the absolute most.
I would say, yeah, Jillian was struggling.
Jillian.
But she actually used Twizzlers. The actual candy
Yeah.
Twizzlers. She actually used candy. And it was hard because they kept falling off. She couldn't get them on right. They had their time. She had a time. You know who else struggled in this? Jillian. I mean, not Jillian. Sweet Pea.
Sweet Pea.
Sweet Pea changed her look 3 times. She changed her look 3 times because what she wanted didn't work out. What she was trying to do didn't work out. And she was trying and trying and trying, but it wasn't working.
Yeah. And everyone else kind of their ideas kind of ended up working the way that they wanted them to. So it was pretty convenient in that regard for everybody. But
I say we jump right into it, Logan.
I think we should.
Because really it's about the looks.
Y'all don't want to hear us talk about random episodes.
No, y'all want us to talk about the looks, and that's what we're gonna do.
And first up, Kit.
You know what I wanted from Kit? This is a good look. I'm not saying this is a good look from Kit. What I wanted was her to make all the Kit Kat bar shirts just say Kit. Like cut off the cat.
Oh yeah.
Just say Kit. The whole thing, just Kit, 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 Kit. Brand yourself while you're branding Kit Kats.
Mm-hmm.
Because
that would have been so good.
If people would have known it was a Kit Kat from seeing the Kit part of the Kit Kat, it would have been so cute if she would have did that. But I still like this. I think it's really cute. I loved how she had the Kit Kat with the Hershey belt, and then that belt in the middle. So good. It's very edgy, chic, rocker-ish, but in a very playful way. I like this. Is my favorite look Kit has made.
Yes, I agree. I think this is the best she's done. I love the Hershey wrapper skirt for me is what does it. That's the best part for sure. I'm gonna give this an 80.
I'm gonna give it an 85. Actually, I really like it. I love that back. Ugh. Jillian.
It looks so good.
It looks good on this runway. It looks good
Uh,
on the picture. I was so scared for her, but I was like, I know what you want to do, and I hope you get to do it because it's going to look amazing. And it did. It looked stunning. That fringe Twizzler skirt with the Twizzler corset and how she got the clear things in the middle just to hold it together. Oh, so good. She did good.
so good. So good. Very happy for her that she ended up turning out something that ended up really, really good in the end.
Absolutely.
So 95.
Match.
Next up is Ricky.
I like this.
I think it's good.
I thought that was a very cute play on a Hershey's Kiss. It looks like a Hershey's Kiss bottom with the top. I like this Hershey's um inspired look. I love the bubble skirt. It fits well in the middle. It's not bunching and not doing weird things. I like this look.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think of the Hershey bubble skirts, he was the more successful one. We'll talk about someone else later that tried to do something similar and it did not work.
Ooh,
But
well.
yeah, not bad at all.
Yeah.
80.
90.
Speaking of, it's Sweet Pea.
Yeah, this is a disaster.
No.
This is a disaster.
No.
I did not like this at all.
No.
There was nothing about this. And then her trying to be cute, throw out Hershey Kisses at the end, baby. No, don't help.
No.
It's not cute.
No, it's just like it's lacking concept. It's lacking any sort of like polished execution. It's a no for me.
It's a no for me, dog. I'm sorry. Oh, wrong show, but it's a no for me.
I know. 30.
I'll give her a 40. But no.
Next up, Rami.
Period, Rami.
Rami slayed this.
He slayed this. He got the right materials. He got, it was good. It was good. It looks good.
Mm-hmm.
Everything about it was good.
Yeah, the skirt here is really what does it for me the most. I really enjoy that. I think it's very strong, and I think it's a fantastic look.
Absolutely. The skirt being out of the York Peppermint Patty gift wrap. He was like, it's all paper. If it tears, I'm in trouble. And it looks amazing.
Mm-hmm.
With the Twizzler top course. It looks good. It could have easily, like I said, it could have easily gone into costume and tacky.
Yeah.
It looked very stylish and trendy.
Yeah. 97.
96.
Next up, Christian. I love what Christian did.
I did too. I thought he should have been at the top. I was like, what do you mean Christian is just safe? These are all Reese cup wrappers. And when I tell you, my heart sank seeing him unwrap those Reese cups and throw them in the trash. I was like, oh, I love Reese cups. But this is so good. It's so cute. Like, this looks like a dress anybody would wear right now. And knowing it's Reese cup wrappers, they're still wear it.
Yeah. 93.
95.
I'm genuinely surprised he wasn't in the top.
I literally did not understand why he wasn't in the top.
Because honestly, Chris could have been safe.
Yes.
I'm happy he got a moment in the top, but I have to say, why were y'all expecting him to do a damn parade float for this fucking challenge? Y'all were like, oh, I thought you were going to do something big and extravagant and gaudy and tacky. And I love that Michael Kors of all damn people is like, this is actually really refined and like a really gorgeous look, which it is.
It is. It's a gorgeous look. I feel like if he would have gave them parade float, a lot of stuff, they would have been like, "Oh my god, Jackie! Oh no, I don't like it." Yeah. He gave you Hershey bar wrap, like she was the Hershey bar, and he wrapped her beautifully. It looked stunning on her. I loved it. It was
I think personally, I maybe would have put Christian in the top over Chris,
good. I
but
would have too. Christian, top, Chris safe, and
yeah.
perfectly fine. But I still liked it.
Yeah, 90.
Yeah, I'll match that.
Oh, Eliza. Oh boy.
Oh, is it the worst thing on the runway for me? No.
No.
But is it the best? Is it good? Like, did she deserve to be at the bottom? Absolutely. Absolutely deserve to be at the bottom. But yeah.
Like of all challenges for Elisa to go home on, it's this one.
It's this one when I don't think she deserved it.
When I
Like
don't think
it was several other ones that she felt kind of deserved to go. This was not the one. This was not the one.
No, I don't think so, unfortunately. Yeah, it's not great by any means of the imagination, but it's not, it's not the best.
Mm. 50 for me.
I'll give her a 55. Victoria's. I don't think the concept is bad. I just think it looks cheap, unfortunately.
Yeah. I don't think she executed it well. And then she had her model do that weird walk, which was weird.
Yeah. I do like the tiered skirt, though. I think that's strong. But
yeah. 65.
I'll match that.
Yeah.
And last up was Kevin, who I don't think did bad either.
No. I think this is a perfectly good chocolate wrapper skirt and shirt and jacket. It's cute. Solid. Very solid.
Yeah. 85.
I'll match it.
Yeah. So, like we've kind of already talked about at length, the top three was Jillian, Chris, and Rami. We both would have put Christian over Chris. Right. I'm not fundamentally upset that Chris was in the top because I think he would have been number 4 for me.
Absolutely.
So I'm not mad at it. But the winner of the challenge ends up being Rami. I maybe would have given it to Jillian.
Maybe.
I think it was very close between the two of them.
Yeah, any universe I could see both of them when I wouldn't have been mad.
Or even Christian, honestly.
Absolutely.
But our bottom 3, we end up with Elisa, Victoria, and Sweet Pea. It comes down to Elisa and Sweet Pea. Victoria was rightfully low, safe. But safe for sure.
Sure.
And this is where we say goodbye to Elisa.
Which I was just like,
it should have been Sweet Pea.
Should have been Sweet Pea in that moment.
Should have been Sweet Pea. But whatever. I guess.
Sure.
Whatever. And that's that.
Yep.
We made it through another batch of episodes. So we will be back next Monday for Make It Work Monday.
Absolutely.
To talk about the next 3 episodes. We've got episodes 7, 8, and 9 to discuss then. Make sure to subscribe so you're the first to find out when we drop all of our content, including our Make It Work Monday content for Project Runway. Let us know in the comments below, what were your favorite looks of this selection of looks? What did you enjoy? What did you not enjoy? Let us know. Make sure to subscribe, hit all the buttons that say you support us, because we greatly appreciate your support. If you want to go support us in a monetary fashion, there is the Super Thanks button available on all of our main channel videos. So go over to the Cup Pod, and if you want to donate over there, you can. We greatly appreciate it, and all that money goes right back into helping us over here. We also have our Eurovision channel for almost all things Eurovision Song Contest, so make sure to subscribe over there as well. Follow us on our socials at The Cup Pod on Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok. You could also go follow me and Lana down in the description below, and you could go get your merch, including but not limited to Cup Pod down there as well. And with all that being said, cheers.
Cheers. JJ wants to give his opinion, but it's time to go.
It's time to go. In fashion, one day you're in, and the next day you're out. And we are out.
Auf Wiedersehen.
Make it work, designer.